Trump and Elon are going back and forth a little bit.
Sloppy. Call them sloppy.
That's pretty rude, isn't it? It's a rude term to use. Former president has spent the past few days bashing the billionaire in public. So they're talking about Trump going after Elon. He's been doing it privately for far longer, sources tell Rolling Stone. The latest one seems to address the backing out of the Twitter deal to a certain extent. So you can see the tweet there. If you click on those images, you can basically figure out all of it. I mean, I'll read it for you. Here's Donald J. Trump via Truth Social. What's funny is whenever the screenshot was taken, the Truth Social message was 22 minutes old. It had 524 retruths and 1.7 thousand likes. I feel like Twitter had a lot more engagement for him than his own social media.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another day. So here's what Donald J. Trump has to say about Elon Musk. He says, when Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidies he'd be worthless, and telling me how he was a big Trump fan and Republican, I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it.
Wow.
Hey, head over to the next one. He goes, now Elon should focus on getting himself out of this Twitter mess because he could owe $44 billion for something that's perhaps worthless. Also, lots of competition for electric cars, exclamation point. Now, these messages both posted alongside an image of Elon Musk in the White House meeting Donald Trump standing next to him, which is an odd photo in and of itself, postures and so forth, and body language, experts, and things like this.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Did they seem like friends to you in this image?
No, not at all.
No, not really.
Not really equal.
It's a concerning photo, but I think when in the president's office or whatever, there's probably so many awkward photos that have been created in that scenario. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that this is all that unusual. Now, the thing was, Elon actually replied to it with a couple of LOLs and talking about the irony and so on and so forth. But it's kind of interesting. You know, Trump gets booted from Twitter, creates his own social platform. Elon gets down the road as far as acquiring Twitter, which could have meant something for Trump. That was the conversation. Like, oh, he comes back because maybe Elon allows it. And then that deal falls through, and now we're dealing with this. And these two are ready for Royal Rumble or something. Mm-hmm. They're ready for WWE. They're ready to sign a deal like Logan Paul.
Oh, boy.